Good afternoon, everybody. Good morning, good night, good a day from today because, Japan and Australia, they're a day ahead of us. But I think it's like super in the morning for them right now. It's like, I think like right now it's 3 a.m. to them. The next day, though, it's already morning.
Oh.
Yeah. Insane, crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Because loss is in check. And
so we're the ones that are behind.
Yeah, we're the ones that are super behind. We're the degenerates. Welcome to another rendition of the MOSHCAST. Do you know who it is? Almighty Sai. Braxton the Sound is back from his weekend bender from Dallas. Did you go to Dallas, right?
Yeah.
He played some shows over there. So he came back and we were in full swing. Ivy actually did the sound for a second on that.
Oh, nice.
Did the sound for shout out to fucking Silent. I was like, dude, come over here. And he's like, cool. So we did that and everything. But yeah, we're actually in a different place. Surprise. I told you that we're going to be doing this. Every once in a while, we're going to hop, skip, and jump to different local businesses. And one of the businesses that we're doing this today is at Print Nation. It is with my homie Curtis Graham. He's one of my favorite artists. Really good homie of mine. He actually was he's from Friona, just like I'm from Friona. And he got his shop set up here, and he prints shirts. I mean, they have a lot of cool stuff in here. In the background, he's got some of his shirts up right now. He's got this stage, dude. They can be like, you can do some concerts here. He's got some stickers. There's everything. He made pillows. There's like arts and crafty little things for your girlfriend or wife that you want to give them gifts for. Some drink cups. Just awesome store. I mean, they're black owned because your wife, right? And so they got like a lot of the Black Pride and there's a dope Black Mom cup right here that I'm seeing right now in front of my face, and just a lot of cool shit. They got some hats. It's a really cool little spot. I mean, the background has this like concrete aesthetic. It's really sick in here. I need to come here more often. I need to buy my drip from here. Got this at Walmart, dude. It's not even a guy vest. It's a girl vest. I had a cop it, dude. Yeah, I had a cop it, dude. It was like, it's fire as shit. I was like, I'll fucking buy this shit, dude. I don't give a fuck. They need to make them for guys. I mean, just because the zipper's on the other side. They make that a big thing. Like, oh, the zipper on the side, so it's a women's. Yeah, fuck you. No one cares.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah. Apparently, like, women's jackets, if it's a women's jacket, the zipper's on the left side.
Yeah, I've always known the zipper to be on the right.
Yeah, because you're a male. You're just a man. But now we got a special guest. We got a lot of stuff doing today. We're gonna do back-to-back episodes today, but we got a special guest. I found him in like the beginning of this year, and I shouted him out on podcasts. He wasn't even like a friend of mine. He was just a guy that I found on Instagram, and I liked his music. His name is Rip My Bottom Lip. That's what his artist name goes by, and we're definitely going to talk about it because that is a crazy fucking name.
My bottom lip.
Yeah, so we're going to talk to him about that, and but yeah, he's been kind of blowing up recently since I've seen him and talked to him. So I hit him up. I said, "Hey, bro, like, you want to do the podcast?" And he goes, "Yeah." And so here we are, fucking an hour late. That's our fault because of sound. But we're going to call him up right now, and we're going to talk to him, and we're going to see what the life is for Rip My Bottom Lip. So we're going to do it right now.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and squirrels, you are going to be listening into the one and only Rip My Bottom Lip.
Thank you. Amazing introduction. I love it.
Great. I'm glad you like it. I wanted to make sure that we got all the he, she's, they, thems, and in betweens and everything. So, dude, what's up, man?
Not much, dude. Just had myself a pastry and a coffee.
Oh, great, dude. Is that like your more? Is that your after? Well, right now it's 2:02. So is that like you don't eat breakfast? You eat like a little bit of a brunch or something, a little snack?
Yeah, I like to get a little caffeine pick me up. I'm like a coffee guy.
Right.
For sure. Even if I don't really need it, it's just part of my routine. I have to do it.
Right. Are you like a black coffee guy, or do you like cream and sugar?
I honestly, it really depends on the day. Like in the morning, I try to just have black coffee because I'm like trying to lose weight, and it kind of keeps my calories down. But
right,
I don't know. Yeah, I like black coffee because exactly, man. We're all just trying to get healthy.
Yeah,
but dude, I like both.
I can dig some black coffee, but dude, nobody can make the coffee the way I make my coffee, dude. I'll make my coffee, and I do 3 seconds cream, 3 seconds sugar, and it's the best.
Hell yeah!
But like,
wait, what do you use? Like, do you have a French press?
No, I use a chemistry, the chem pots.
Damn.
Yeah, I go hard. Yeah. I go hard in it, man. I have this one where it's like you light this thing on fire, and it's like in a giant canteen, and like it bubbles the water, goes into like this other cup. The cup makes the coffee. It sucks the coffee back into the siphon, and then yeah, dude. I go hard in the paint with my coffee, dude. 100%.
I'm impressed. I have to look this up. I need to see this, like a chemistry set.
Yeah, it's literally like a chemistry set. It's a process for sure. You're gonna be making coffee for about 15 minutes, but let me tell you, man, it's worth it. 100%, it's worth it.
Okay, I need to try that.
Yeah,
it makes me think of Breaking Bad, dude.
Oh yeah, whenever I make coffee, I'm like, dude, I am Heisenberg, dude.
Yeah, man.
I'm Mr. White, bitch.
Dude, nice Jesse Pinkman. I'm impressed.
Thanks. But yeah, so I'll go to like a Starbucks and be like, can I get 3 seconds cream, 3 seconds sugar? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, count 3 seconds into my coffee, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna start doing that. That's smart.
Yeah, they never get it right.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So you don't really eat breakfast, or do you eat breakfast here and there?
I really don't. I try to like fast until like the middle of the day. I'm not usually that hungry in the morning. I try to do like morning workout,
Right.
And then like that kind of like, I don't know, like when I go for a run, like I'm not thinking about food because I'm dying.
Right.
I'm like wheezing and trying to finish the run. So then by the time like, yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Like lunchtime comes and I'm like,
I tried.
Yeah, dude, exactly. It's hard to get back into, but like, I mean, actually, like, this is an interesting talking point for the podcast, but I had like a lung collapse like 3 years ago.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
What happened?
And it was like, well, basically I was just out with my friends at like this bar / club. And I suddenly started feeling like this horrible pain in my chest. I thought I was having a heart attack.
Yeah.
And I was like, am I dying? Like, what's happening? And I started like, I went home and it kind of got better. But then as the week went on, I started wheezing, like as I breathed.
Right.
And I was like, I thought it was allergies because I'm an idiot. And I was like, this is just like,
yeah, I'm like, it's like I'm sick a little. I got the flu or something.
Yeah. I'll just like sleep it off. And then it didn't go away. It just got worse. And I went in and they x-rayed me and it turned out my lung had collapsed because sometimes you just get these like weird pimples on your lungs called blebs.
Blebs?
And, yeah, they're called blebs, dude. That's like the scientific word for it.
What the hell?
Yeah, they told me that, and I was like, what? Am I dreaming right now? But yeah, one popped, and so my lung collapsed, and I had to go to the hospital for like 10 days. They stuck this tube in my chest. They like cut me open, put the tube in, to let the air out of my chest, and then they had to do like a whole surgery to reattach my lung to my chest wall.
Whoa, dude.
That sounds intense.
It was traumatizing. I was like, for a whole year, I was basically like scared to do anything because I was like, what if my lung collapses again, or something like that. But
yeah, dude, that's insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like it makes me even wonder if my lungs collapse.
Nah, dude, it's rare. Don't worry, man.
Oh, okay.
My friends all started worrying. My friends started worrying about it too. They would like. I still get questions sometimes from my friends. They're like, "So, what did it feel like? When your lung collapsed?"
They're like, "Hey, man, my chest hurts a little. Like, you don't think that my lung collapsed or anything, did you?"
Yeah, exactly. Like like even today, like I'll still sometimes get like a pain in my chest and be like, "Oh, what is this?"
So, is that like a hereditary thing, or like just out of the blue? Sometimes it happens.
It's like it's kind of random. Like it can happen. Like, you know, some people get into like a car accident and their lung will like get punctured or something.
Yeah.
But it can happen genetically. And they told me at the hospital, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's like very common with like tall, skinny white dudes."
Oh,
well, and I was like, "Oh, great,
dude, Bryson, you're done for, dude.
I'm fucked."
Yeah, Bryson's fucked, dude. He's a tall, skinny white guy.
Tall?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Well, how tall are you,
sorry,
Bryson?
I didn't mean that.
Like 6?
Yeah, I'm like probably 6 foot.
Like 6 foot.
Okay.
He's white.
Yeah.
Easy.
He's skinny.
Yep. Yeah, man. I'm 6'2".
I win because I'm 6'4", and I am also white, but I'm a fat fuck, so I'm good. I'm big.
You should be okay then, man.
Yeah, I'll be all right. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
Tomorrow I text you. They brought him to the hospital. My lung collapsed.
Yeah. Dude, one more cigarette.
Dude, for real?
Shit.
Bro, that's one of those things. Like you're talking about getting healthy. That's the one thing that I need to stop doing is smoking cigarettes.
Oh, really? Yeah, man.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Do you smoke like vape or anything or?
I used to, but after my lung collapse, they told me not to anymore.
Yeah, and then
because
you stop.
it could like make it happen. Yeah.
I can't.
No, it'll change your life, dude. Like if you want to quit smoking, like just have your lung collapse, and then you'll be like,
yeah, no problem.
All right,
I
get it now.
I can't believe Truth didn't come to your hospital bed and be like, "Hey, can you say that vaping got you a collapsed lung?"
Yeah, dude. They asked me that too. They were like, "Well, you know that vaping like had like the Juul cartridges were like killing people or whatever."
Oh, that's what they all say.
Yeah,
I know. That's what they all say.
All right, like, FDA, thanks for ruining our fun, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah, I know, man. But I don't even think it was that. I think it was just like the blebs on my lungs, like they were always there.
Yeah.
It wasn't because I like smoked weed one time.
Right.
Or something. You know.
It was just one of those freak accidents. But you know, going back to the whole Truth thing, have you seen the commercials that they're doing right now?
No.
Where like it's a football player and he's trying to catch a ball and he drops it in the infield and he goes, "When we fall short, or whenever I fall short, we all fall short." I'm like, dude, you can't. You're gonna put vaping into you being a shitty football player? Like
that's an anti-vaping ad.
Yeah, it's an anti-vaping ad. Yeah, it's like he doesn't catch a ball, so he's addicted to vaping. That's why. I'm like,
dude, who is that commercial for? Like, I'm not a professional football player.
Yeah.
That does not affect my life at all.
Dude, you're going to tell me that, like, vaping, like, stops me from catching a ball when, what's his name, the baseball player? Look that up, Bryson. There's a baseball player that avidly every game would take LSD. He was a pitcher. And he would take LSD before the games. And he would play. He would be a pitcher. He was one of the best pitchers. He was one of the best pitchers in baseball. But it was a real big thing because he was doing acid while he was playing the game. We'll get the name here in a minute.
How did he do that?
I have no idea. It's crazy.
Yeah, they don't test for that? Does that matter?
I think they do test, but I think it's more of like steroids. They test for steroids.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Stuff, you know.
Yeah.
What's his name, Bryson?
I don't. Oh, it's Ellis.
LSD.
Doc Ellis.
Doc Ellis. Doc Ellis was the baseball pitcher for what team?
This was he. This was in 1970.
Right.
And he played for... Jeez, where is it?
I think it's the Bears.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
The Pittsburgh Pirates.
Is that even still a team?
It might be. It might be. But it's a Pittsburgh. But he was pitching. He was a pitcher for a baseball team in LSD. So you can't tell me. You can't tell me that me not catching a ball for football is because I vape. You can go fuck off.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's so wild. I never heard of that until today.
It's insane. So that's why I was like, dude, they went to your hospital. I'm like, hey, can you be the guy that says, my lung collapsed because I vaped, bro.
Yeah, dude. They'd be like, yeah, I can't sing anymore. My life is over. I shouldn't have vaped.
Dude, they have some wicked stuff, like way back when, like Dare and stuff, where the guy with the no chin, he was like, I chew tobacco.
Oh yeah,
dude.
I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah,
crazy
the old lady
stuff.
with like the talk box.
I know that shit
sounds like a robot. Yeah, I hated those.
I hated those too. Didn't stop me.
Even if if I got a talk box, like, dude, I would definitely use it for like my music.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Well, people do like. Yeah.
I'd use it for like my rap or something. I'll make it something.
Yeah.
I'll be the only guy that does talk box rap or something.
Yeah.
So we're over breakfast and stuff. Lunch? Do you do lunch?
Oh yeah.
So you do like do you do like a heavy lunch? Like where do you go?
Nah, dude. I have this smoothie I make.
Dangerous. Like we're still on liquid, so we got a coffee in.
Yeah.
And then we do a smoothie. We're doing some liquid.
Yeah.
Liquid. Okay.
But it's like a pretty dense smoothie. It's like a super nutritional. It's got like spinach, kale, like Greek yogurt, almond butter, protein powder.
That does sound
fruit.
That does kind of smack. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, dude, it tastes like a milkshake. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Like, give it a try, and you'll feel full. Like the yogurt helps you feel full, like the protein and stuff.
Right.
And usually I'm good. But I just do that because like I don't eat greens, period, dude. I'm terrible about doing that. So I have to drink it in a milkshake basically.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like spinach and stuff, spinach and kale and all that good stuff. Like
yeah.
I'm a pass on it, you know? I don't even get that at Subway.
Yeah, dude.
I get pickles,
same, like,
banana peppers, and onions, and that's it.
That's
on the
good.
vegetables.
You know, that's something. You know, like at least you got something. Some people just don't touch anything other than meat and bread and cheese,
Dude,
which is fine. I love that stuff.
There's a guy, I can't remember his name, but I watched a thing about him. It was like My Strange Addictions or whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't even really a strange addiction. It was just like he was a 26-year-old guy that never ate anything but like Kraft mac and cheese. And that's what he ate.
Oh.
He ate that. He ate that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He had a specific bowl, a specific spoon, and he ate Kraft mac and cheese. All like I don't know if he's still doing it or not, but like he never touched meat. He never touched vegetables. Nothing. It was just Kraft
How
mac
is
and
he
cheese.
still alive?
That makes me wonder.
Yeah.
That makes me wonder.
Is he
like,
still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. I think he's like 32 or something now.
Wow. I wonder like what effect it has on his body.
Yeah, really.
I mean, he looks like a regular guy. He looked like a regular dude. So it makes me wonder, like, do we really need these things to survive?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean,
I wish I had a lab.
Yeah.
I could conduct experiments, but I just like, I don't know.
He had dairy. He had carbohydrate. He just didn't have any protein. I mean, that would kind of affect his testosterone, right? His
He didn't
testosterone.
put any hot dogs in the mac and cheese.
Nothing. It was just straight up mac and cheese. He didn't even like changing the brand of mac and cheese. It was that bad. It was like was specifically Kraft mac and cheese.
The man needs his routine.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he's like my daughter. You know, if it's not mac and cheese, it ain't nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I can't really blame him.
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
It is good. It is really good. But you know, Braxton's right. Hot dogs, bacon, all day, bro. All day.
Yeah, put that in the mac and cheese.
Put some beans in there, bro.
Spice it up. Yeah. Hot sauce or something.
Any
I don't
kind
know.
of meat, like
we can make some hamburger helper right now, bro. I had a bender last night, Braxton. I had a bender last night, and I'm drinking a 12-pack right now, and I haven't eaten. And you're talking about meat hamburger helper, bro.
Dude, yeah.
I'm about to eat something when I get done with this podcast, bro, for sure. So
now you had a crazy night last night.
Yeah, a few of my homies we do game night, and so we just go and play some games at the house, and we drink and stuff. Yeah. And I try to keep my drinking at a minimal, where it's like I know that I'm doing podcasts today, so I won't drink for 3 days or 4 days, and then I'll do this. But like they're like game night, and I'm like, all right, I will. And I accidentally got a little too drunk.
Hey man, it's Friday.
Yeah, I mean, do you drink a little? Do you drink, Rip?
Yeah, dude, I partake for sure. I was just drinking like sake last night, actually.
Oh yeah, sake, nice. Dude. Yeah, you're the are you the hipster Austin folk that people talk about?
Like with alcohol?
No,
like
just with everything. You're like I'm a coffee drinker. I drink protein shakes at lunch.
No, dude, no. I know, like that makes me sound like one way, but I swear, dude, that's not me.
No, you sound like you're a healthy guy. That's what it is. You're just trying to be healthy.
Yeah, that's really it. And like, it's mostly because of like the lung collapse and honestly, dude, like I just want to like look good. Like,
yeah, you can't be on stage and looking shitty.
Yeah, like
Well,
like
the only person that could do that is Post Malone.
Yeah, that's like his brand. Like he has his brand, and like I don't even like really. It's really just like a matter of like I know what I'm comfortable with, like weight wise, and I just fluctuate a lot. Like I sound healthy right now, but dude, I have my periods of time where I'm like it's Pizza Hut time,
right?
And
Taco Bell,
baby. Yeah, Taco Bell, and like like weeks where you're just ordering in, and like you just don't make anything good. Like I still go through those phases, and I cycle back and forth, so it's like a battle.
Yeah, I think everybody does. I mean, once the grilled mac and the grilled cheese burrito came back at Taco Bell, I was like, I'm eating that every fucking day.
Yeah, dude.
I love that thing, dude. I love the grilled mac or the grilled cheese burrito. That's what it's called.
I need to try that.
It's just a regular ass burrito, but they put cheese on top, and it's just like grilled cheese.
Yeah,
they make it all
the
big
crunch
thing.
wrap.
But I mean, I like it. Crunch wraps are good too.
Yeah.
So we're over lunch now. Dinner time. Are we eating something like hearty?
This is the funniest podcast interview. You just go through the meals of the day. I actually like it. I like it as a format, dude. I like it.
Dude, honestly, I have. When I go to my podcast and I talk to people, no, I have nothing. My brain is so empty, and I'm like, it'll come whenever it shows up.
It's a conversation. That's all that matters. Yeah. Right. But like dinner last night, I went like. What's great about what I told you about my breakfast and lunch is that it means I can go ham for dinner. Right. Because like
you seem like a dinner guy. You're like, let's go.
I'm a total dinner guy. Yeah.
Let me make
I love going out.
Something. You like going out?
Yeah. Like last night, I went with a couple friends too. I'm in Dallas right now.
Okay.
Staying with my friend.
Nice.
And we went to this place called Oni Ramen. It was like this really good ramen
that
place.
Is really good.
You've been?
Yes.
I guess there are multiple locations. I didn't even realize. I'd never been there before.
No, I used to live in Dallas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, it was honestly really good. Our favorite ramen place was called Ninja Ramen, and like we were about to go, and then we looked it up, dude. It was like permanently closed, and we drove by it. It's gone.
No
shit.
We were like, oh god, it's just gone, like no warning. And so we went to Oni.
Fucking COVID,
dude. I know they ruined everything, man.
I know COVID ruined.
I say they, because I know that they made that shit in the lab.
Oh, Bubba. You said they, and I was like, conspiracies.
No. I won't hold any strong stances on that. But I will say that it sucks that a lot of my favorite places either got shut down or downsized or moved because of it.
Right. No, dude, Amarillo, bro. How many fucking places shut down because of that? Dude, it sucks. Dude. It really does suck because like Amarillo's not a big city, but it's a city.
Yeah.
But if you know the people, like people know people here. You know, it's like if I know you, you know me, my family and shit. So when a local store shuts down, you're like, damn, like I knew that guy or knew that woman.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, that's crazy. It's shitty.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks.
Ramen's coming over here to Amarillo. There's a ramen.
Really?
Yeah, there's a ramen business. I can't remember a shop that's going to be built here in the next few months, but like there's a few ramen places here in Amarillo that set up shop, and ramen's getting pretty big over here too.
That's awesome, man.
So you like so didn't you like ramen? Is that one of your like specialties?
Like specialties of what I like to eat, or like what I make at home?
No, specialties like what you like to eat. Like what is the you like ramen?
Like my favorite thing?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, man. Like I'm a pizza guy. Like if I'm gonna
pizza's the shit, dude.
If I'm gonna pig out, like I want pizza. Like I want a pizza and a soda.
Where's the pizza from? That's the real
it really
question.
depends, man. Like I really like in Austin there's a place called Southside Flying Pizza. I used to order from there all the time. And they also have like it's not as like, because there's also a place called Home Slice, but that's like the more bougie pizza.
Okay.
It's a little more expensive. But Southside Flying Pizza, you can get like a pizza and like the pepperoni rolls. I used to love like Double Dave's. If you guys have Double Dave's,
we don't have Double Dave's.
Yeah, man.
We had Moon Doggies. We had Moon Doggies, and they shut down.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Are they still open? Have you been there recently?
No, I've never even heard of that place. Like, when did that even come in?
Yeah, Moon Doggies was here for a while, and it was a badass pizza joint. I think they shut down because of COVID.
Really?
Yeah, it was specifically pizza. It was we also had that 575 pizzeria.
Yeah, the 575.
575 is okay, but Moon Doggies was better.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and it was like really hidden. It was in the downtown. It was like close to the boulevard.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, pizza. If people were like, "What food would you take on Australian Island?" I'd be like, "Pizza," because you got all
pizza.
your food groups. You got your carbohydrates, you got your dairy, you got your meat, you got your vegetables, all of it, and you can eat that for the rest of your life. That's one thing you can eat for the rest of your life if you wanted to.
Yep.
And I don't think you could get fat. You just eat less of it.
Yeah, exactly.
If we don't support Jared from Subway here, but if you were to be like Jared from like a pizza place, if Jared could do it for Subway, we could do it for pizza 100%.
Dude, it should be like a challenge for yourself for your YouTube channel.
Dude,
just like do like a 30-day.
Yeah, I'm doing the
straight
pizza diet.
Weight loss challenge. Yeah,
I'm down with that. Curtis, are you down with that? You want to do the straight pizza diet challenge with me? Well, you're going to eat straight pizza and see if we can lose weight? He already does that. Because I already do that. So, hell yeah, dude. So, now that we got all the breakfast and stuff and lunch and dinner questions out of the way, how is Austin over there? So, are you living in Austin, or are you, like, bouncing around?
I'm mostly bouncing around, but for the most part, I'm in Austin.
Oh, okay. How's the climate over there? I mean, I know we're in Texas, but a lot of people don't even know what Austin is like, even though they live here in Texas.
Yeah. No, it's like, I mean, it's hot during the day, and then like I think it's cooling down. I think a cold front is coming through. I'm in Dallas right now, so
I hope so.
I assume it's the same down there.
Yeah, it's always hot over here, but I'm ready for that cold front where the hurricanes
cool down.
The hurricanes are getting the rain. I know, RIP for the people that have to deal with the hurricanes, but Texas loves hurricanes. I'm sorry to say it. Texas loves hurricanes because we get all the rain. That's
small price to pay.
Yeah, that's just science there. That's just facts. But dude, is it getting crowded over there? Like real bad with people?
Yeah, lots of people constantly moving in. And one of my favorite coffee shops in town is gonna probably get bulldozed soon.
What?
Because it's this place called Genuine Joe on Anderson.
It's
kind of north Austin.
You can't tear down a fucking shop that's called Genuine Joe.
I know, it's like a little house, dude. It's like such a local place, and they're constantly under threat because they're building all these like modern apartments because people are evacuating out of other parts of the country.
Thank you, Tom
take
Segura.
Advantage of. Yeah, exactly. It's
Elon Musk, you asshole. Joe Rogan, you piece of shit.
Yeah. They brought it. They brought the wave.
Yeah, they brought the disease, the roaches. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all.
And it just sucks to see all these like, nice little houses that I was used to like walking by every day. Like they just like, I walk by one day and it's gone, and it's replaced by like this really modern, clearly designed by a rich person.
Right. Building.
Like it just doesn't. Yeah, it's not homey anymore. Like it just. But it's not like that everywhere yet. It's just like over the course of time, I know it's just gonna keep happening.
That's crazy, bro. That's it sucks because like Texans are just like we're welcoming. We're this is where the heart is. We're at home, and then when Cali people or like whenever New York people come in, like, get out of here, get shoo with your politics and your economy. We don't care about that over here.
Yeah,
we're all about the shotgun and the cattle and the gas.
Yeah, we have our way of life.
Yeah, we have our way of life, and it's weird because I'd feel like all of our lives would be the same way, but there's something about Texas where it's like we are weird as fuck.
Yeah,
we're just strange people, man.
I know.
Well, Alabama's pretty close. Georgia, they're kind of weird.
Yeah.
Tennessee,
it's like a southern thing, man.
I think Tennessee.
My fellow Southerners. Yeah, they're pretty normal.
They make the good music over there, apparently.
Yeah, they get good stuff going on in Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. So, I had a crazy question. It kind of popped up to me a few days ago, and I want your take because you are from Texas.
Yeah.
If I said fast food restaurant only in Texas, what are you thinking of right now?
Whataburger.
Dairy Queen.
Bro. You know what's crazy? People are forgetting about DQ.
What?
Oh my god!
I fucking love DQ, man. Those
People are forgetting about
bomb
DQ.
as shit.
Dude, that's DQ. What I love about Texas.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's all about everyone's like Whataburger.
Damn.
Like, bro, DQ's been here.
Right.
Dairy Queen's been here for a while, bro. but they are expensive though. DQ's expensive.
Yeah. DQ is good.
A Blizzard.
Yeah, they do make some smacking blizzards though. Like people get mad at McDonald's for not making McFlurries. Just go to Dairy Queen, bro. They've been doing it for ages.
Yeah.
They don't even use the machines anymore. They just have an old lady churning the fucking ice cream in the back.
Stout in the back. Yeah.
Yeah. They just have an old lady doing that, and it's like whatever, and we just call it good. We're like, this is Texas right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I forgot about Dairy Queen. It's kind of like, well, dude, one time I parked at a Dairy Queen. There's a Dairy Queen next to a bar, like a yard bar in Austin that I like.
Yeah.
And I parked in the Dairy Queen parking lot, and they like towed my car. So I kind of have some.
Oh, you have beef with Dairy Queen.
Some bad blood, man. They kind of fucked me over on that.
Damn. Damn, dude, they would do that to you, Dairy Queen, would be like,
I know. They don't even know.
Yeah, they're like, fuck that Altima.
Yeah.
What car were you driving? A Prius?
It's a Mazda.
Oh.
A Mazda 3.
Was it souped up or was it just a regular?
Nah, man. It's souped down. It's like a hatchback.
Wow.
It's it's like a small car. I bet some loser drives that car. Just tow it, see if he even has the money to get it back. And I was like, I walked out and I was like, what a great night. Can't wait to go home. And then it's just gone.
Dang, bro. Did you have to walk home or did you get an Uber or what?
I got an Uber home.
Dang.
And then my friend took me to the...
How much was it to get out?
I think it was like $100 or something. I don't even remember.
Oh,
that's crazy.
It was bad. It sucked. And like I had stuff in the car. Like I had like my laptop, and I was like, I have to get it back. I gotta work.
Yeah, you gotta do your shit.
Yeah. How's
the economy in Austin? Is it high? Is there? I mean, obviously it's high as shit, but how high is it?
Yeah, it's great. Like if you want to get a job and if you're just starting out and you want to get like an entry level job in Austin, it's pretty easy to find a startup that isn't, struggling terribly.
Okay.
Like I used to work downtown. There are tons of startups downtown that you can do like marketing or sales, stuff like that. Yeah, it's like you can just go.
My soul left my body the day you left me. Oh, tell me why you're running. I hope you're free. My soul left my body the day you left me. Oh, tell me why you're running. I hope you're free.
Go online and like look up jobs in Austin. You'll see
Okay.
like tons of shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the economy, monthly rent is doable.
Well, like, yeah, it just depends on where you want to live in town.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I wasn't making like that much money. I mean, like, also if you have roommates, obviously it's easier. But like, I don't know. I used to live in a place it was like South Central, and I was only paying like $1,300, which like comparatively is pretty good for location and for the fact that I was just living on my own.
Right. Or just one bedroom.
Yeah, it was a one bedroom. Like the only downside was like no washer and dryer. They had like the hookups for them, but you'd have to like rent your own and have them delivered. Yeah. And so you just had to go on like the on-site one. And there's like no gym. There are like no bells and whistles as far as the facilities.
Right.
But
no
the location was nothing? Awesome. No, there was a pool, but like it was always dirty.
Yeah, it was like the kids shit in it one time, and it was just
yeah, and they're like one kid like throws up in the pool, and they're like, well, we can't. No one can use this for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
because no one wants to clean it.
they're like, I swear to God, if one more kid fucking pees in this pool, we're not having it.
Shutting down. Yeah. That's exactly what it was, man. It was over.
That's crazy that we still have that mentality. Like we were raised in school like that. Like, if one of y'all talks, we're not going to recess. None of y'all are going to recess. And we still use that in our day-to-day lives. We still use that type of mentality where it's like, if one fucks up, we all fuck up, and we all. Yeah. You know what?
Just like the commercial.
Just like the commercial, dude. Just like the commercial. Yeah, it's all coming back. That's why they think that that's okay. That's crazy. Man. If one messes up, we all mess up, and we all are the ones that vape. If you vape,
true. We all vape.
We all vape.
Yeah, you're basically forcing me to vape. Like, that's messed up, man. It's like secondhand cigarette smoke.
I wonder what kind of tests they're running for secondhand vaping.
Good question, man.
Because if you think about it, I haven't heard anything about secondhand vape. I've heard about secondhand smoking, and that's a real thing. Yeah. But nothing about like, oh, kids can also get secondhand smoke from vapes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like vapes, like it's just gone. Like I see it leave, and I'm like, that's just gone. But I don't know the science about vapor apparently, because I'm like, it's gone. It's just like evaporates and disappears. But that can't be true. It has to go somewhere. Right. I just don't know where.
Well, it's just one of those things too. Is like we're just smoking to get nicotine. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If we can figure out like a liquid form of nicotine, we could just make it into a coffee, and then you could just have nicotine coffee.
Yeah. Okay. They got like nicotine patches, don't they?
Yeah, patches,
yeah,
but like
do.
That's kind of weird. Like you see a 27-year-old me outside with a nicotine patch. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you're right. It's not a great look.
Yeah, I can understand maybe a cup of something, a cup of drink, and you're like, is that nicotine liquid? And I'm like, yes, this is straight. This is the menthol nicotine liquid that I drink every day. I need it to wake up, just like coffee does for me.
Okay, have y'all seen? There's like this caffeine bar. It's like a vape. It's like the weirdest thing. I've just like briefly seen it. I never looked too much. I thought it was the weirdest.
Well, you can make vaporized caffeine, but you can't make liquid nicotine. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, there has to be a way.
I think they're doing it to keep us smoking.
Dude, you have the chemistry set. You should be conducting experiments, man.
To be honest, I need to do this. I need to start doing. I've made the first ever liquid nicotine drink.
Yeah, dude.
Tastes like rat poison.
Become a millionaire. Yeah.
It tastes. That's the thing too. Is like,
I think I just found it.
Why do cigarettes put so much chemicals in their tobacco when tobacco already has nicotine nicotine in it?
Inhale Health.
What is it called? Inhale Health? Inhale Health?
Yes.
Inhale.
Inhale. That's what I was thinking. Inhale.
Damn. Inhale.
That's crazy. Yeah, Inhale Health. Caffeine bar. Vape bar. But dude, it's like
interesting.
Yeah.
Serving size 10 breaths.
10 breaths for a nicotine
Serving
buzz.
per container
or
is
caffeine
30.
Buzz.
You breathe in the bar, so it's just like a little air bar.
Yeah, it's like an air bar that has caffeine in it.
Okay.
But
Breathe
that
in for 3 seconds.
Man. But that still doesn't make me wonder why we can't have nicotine liquid.
Breathe in for 3 seconds for up to 21 mcg of caffeine.
MCG, what is that? Micrograms?
Micrograms, I believe, yeah.
20 micrograms of caffeine, bro.
21.
Oh, 21, sorry.
Yeah.
21 micrograms of caffeine.
It's the one that makes the difference.
And I drink, what is that called? Death coffee that has like 70,000 grams of caffeine infused with its beans.
Oh my gosh. Literally, this is making me laugh harder and harder the more and more I look at this.
I think
Inhale the future.
Rip, I think that's what we're going to do, bro. We'll continue your music career. I'll continue the podcast and my music career. But you and me are going to combine businesses, and we're going to make the first ever nicotine liquid.
Yeah, dude. You just need a dope commercial.
Nicotine drink.
Yeah, man.
Make
Dude,
sure,
what you do?
Braxton, make sure it's
You
not
got the football.
not a thing.
You got the football player, man.
Make sure it's
and
not a thing.
Oh, what?
Go on, Rip.
He's running. He's running to catch the ball, and he's almost not going to catch it, and then he speeds up and catches it, and then he's like, "Thank God I drank my nicotine coffee today." We just turn it on its head, dude.
Yeah, dude, and we'll just you know how like they have those the coffee the morning coffees where it's like the guy has an attitude and he's like mad, and then he goes to like Starbucks and has his coffee and he's like, good thing I had my coffee this morning. I would have murdered the whole school, you know. That will be it. Like there's a kid there's a kid that's going to school and he's like super mad. He's in a trench coat. He's got his MK-47 and he goes to his local smoke shop and gets his liquid nicotine. And he's like, good thing I have my liquid nicotine, or I would have been there would have been a Sandy Hook again.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's like a PSA at the same time.
Oh my God, it is a thing.
It is? Yeah. No, it ain't. No, it's not.
Liquid nicotine wholesalers.
Bruh.
It's in Phoenix, Arizona.
Get out of here.
We can call them on Monday.
I'm going to call them.
Yeah.
Give them a call.
What is
they open at 8.
What's the drink called?
I don't know. This is just like the store name. It actually popped up out of just...
This is definitely no FDA approved shit. This is... We're getting into the dark web, I feel like.
Yeah, man. It's making me nervous.
Yeah, I think the government's watching us now, Curtis.
Attention, nicotine products
are
restricted
on some nicotine drink.
Business accounts. Huh. That was nice.
How many people would stop smoking if they knew that there was a nicotine drink that you can drink for your nicotine buzz?
Dude, it can't be that good.
Dude, yeah, honestly, you can drink a lot and constantly drink it.
Yeah, but would you rather drink it or would you rather get a collapsed lung?
I guess.
Exactly. That's the argument, man. That's what the commercial should say.
Yeah.
When my lung collapsed, that inspired me to make a liquid nicotine.
Yeah. I started drinking this nicotine coffee.
I'm so
good.
I'm so down to start drinking nicotine drink. I'm going to order it for the podcast. I'm ordering it. If we can we order it? Braxton, is that a thing?
It's e-juice. It's just e-juice.
Oh,
so it's like
just e-juice.
It's vape juice. So that was not like.
Oh, it's not. It's not
like
a
actual drink.
Okay, we're still
in it.
We're still in it. Okay, there's no out. We're in it. We're in it again, Rip. We're still doing it. Okay. We're still gonna make this thing happen.
Let's brand it.
And Curtis's store at Print Nation is the reason why this nicotine drink happened in the first place. That's crazy, dude. You know that's a wild idea, but you know we can phase off of that. How's
we can take it,
dude? How's the crime over there where you're at? Is it pretty bad?
In Austin?
Yeah, in Austin.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I don't really know, man. I hear about crime.
Right.
Like I see stories sometimes. There's like the Austin subreddit people. Dude, that's the thing. Like you go on the subreddit of any city and it's gonna sound like the worst hellhole.
Seriously,
it's so funny.
I didn't know cities had subreddits.
Dude, yeah, go on like the LA subreddit and it'll sound like the most dystopian shit ever. But if you actually go to LA, it's just a normal place.
Right, it's just normal.
But with it's just a city. Like any city is gonna have like homelessness and crime. But if you go on dude, even the San Francisco subreddit, it's just like, well, my car got exploded again. This is the last straw. Like they're always like, every post is like some sad story. I have to leave the city because it's basically Mad Max.
I have to leave the city because my third dog this year got mauled by cat-sized rats from the sewers of LA.
Yeah, exactly. Every time. And so in Austin, I'm like, well, because I was in LA this year, I'm like, Austin is like really clean and nice and pretty because it's not like a huge city. It's not. It's just like there's less litter. There's just less in general. So it's just gonna be, and there's more nature. It's a smaller town. Yeah.
They're
trees.
well, I mean, people over here really talk a lot of hippy dippy Austin guru shit about Austin and stuff. But I mean, I love Austin. I love Austin. It's one of my favorite places. I know that they're green. And I know that Austin is weird, but if you come over here to Texas, they're like, "Oh, Austin's weird, bro. Austin, they're crazy. They're aliens over there, dude. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're talking about. Those libtards over there."
Well, dude, that's the vibe. It's a weird time to be in, where it's like a blue city in a red state. And so everyone, you're gonna see like the widest range of bumper stickers and yard signs. And it's just interesting, but like it's the same place where you'll meet like some guy who's like really liberal, but he's also like, I have a gun, and like I'll kill anyone who comes on my land. It's also like, I think gay people should be married.
There's a lot of people over here in Amarillo that are like that too. I know a lot of people that are like, oh, I support Trump, but let the gays do their thing.
Yeah, exactly. And like they're pretty it's just a wide range. Like I see and it depends on like the part of town you're in, the age demographic, stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, overall I'm like, I still think it's a great town.
Right. The reason I asked that is because for some reason, I don't know if it's just the retrograde or the universe or the planets aligning in a certain way, but Amarillo's been getting hit hard with some crime. Like we had a active shooter at our fair, our big fair, and he shot some people, and they got him in custody. And then we had an active shooter at the WT College a few days ago.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think they shot anybody, but it was an active shooter. And then we had a guy in a town close to us, Hereford. We had a guy rampaging through the town with an AK-47, shooting cars, just shooting things. Just going around the town. I mean, it's a small town, and he was just going around just shooting things. Like it was like 5 or 4 in the morning. I'm like, bro, chill out. What are you doing right now?
Yeah, man. He just needs to chill. What the hell?
Yeah, just take your nicotine drink, bro. Just drink
drink it.
Drink your Nick, bro.
He didn't drink it, man. If only he knew. He could just be drinking that.
Just drink your Nick, bro. Drink your 5 milligram Nick, bro.
Yeah. Drink your Nick and then vape your coffee.
Yeah, drink your Nick and vape your coffee. Yeah. It's gonna switch 20 years down the road.
Switch them, man.
20 years down the road, we're gonna be smoking our caffeine and drinking our nicotine. That's crazy.
Man. That's the big shift.
The big shift. The shift. Shout out to Roper, the shift, dude. He's crazy about that show. I don't know. I doubt you know about the shift, but my friend is super involved in like that religious shift show. Yeah.
I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like TBN, what is it? Televangelist Bible.
Oh, it's like
I don't know.
Not TLC. You got TBN. Televangelical Television, SBST. What was that show? That channel? I don't even know channels anymore.
I don't know. I don't watch TV.
Anyway, well, that's where like Bible Man was from, and like Veggie Tales and.
Okay. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I forgot what the name of it was called, but were you involved in that, Rip?
PBS.
No.
PBS.
You were involved in the televangelical belief system of Christianity?
No, I was never involved in that.
Oh, dude, it's the best, dude. It's the best, dude. You need to go find some of their stuff. It is such good entertainment. Such good entertainment. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know how to get people to buy like 50-pound vats of like beans that'll last for 50 years for Jesus, dude. They'll do it, man. They don't care.
Oh yeah, they got great sales.
Yeah,
they can do it.
I'm also running my own Christian-based scientific facility to make witch hunters too. I don't know if you knew that, but that's a thing. MOSHCAST is avidly trying to build. $29.99 a month. You can support the cause if you wanna support
a month.
Yeah, it's a month. $29.99 a month. It's okay. I gotta pay my scientists. They're making making witch hunters. Nah.
Man.
I don't know why, dude. Like, is Austin very religious? Is there still a religious backing behind that city?
I don't really know. I'm not like super tuned into that.
Oh yeah.
To be honest, yeah.
Emerald.
There's churches.
Right. There's churches.
Like,
people still go.
People go.
They do their thing. I think that's what your homework is gonna be. Rip. I think your homework for the MOSHCAST is you're gonna go to a church one day. You're gonna go to a church one Sunday. Just show up. Just say what's up.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, I used to go to like Catholic mass growing up. So,
dude, your family was Catholic?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was not like electric guitar type mass or church as other people call it, service. Right. But no, like, so I know the church, like there's some like really nice churches, like Catholic churches in Austin, but those are that's the only religious stuff that I really got any kind of dose of in that town.
Oh wow.
But yeah.
Catholicism is a crazy religion. It's a crazy belief system. I mean, they are avid and they are dedicated, but you get them on the weekends. We'll party it up. They are the best drinkers of the Christian world, or Christianity, or religious, or Jesus, or whatever you want to call it.
I can attest to that.
But yeah, dude, I was raised in a Christian household, and I always try to bring religion into the podcast because I grew up and I was super involved. I was the Jesus freak kid that you would see in high school, be like, hey, you want to go to youth on Wednesday, bro? Like, God loves you. And, God still loves me and he loves everybody. Yeah. But, I've learned and I've matured, and I'm like, dude, that Bible that you read is so insane, bro.
I know a few people who say the same thing that you're saying right now. They grew up in that, and like they took some of the values, but a lot of the stuff they're like, I'm not cool with a lot of the stuff that happens with like younger people getting kind of sucked into that world. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of things that like I was pushed away from, like I was just really guarded from. And like I think it really, really like did some work to me in my adult years. It really did. Yeah. And I was a virgin before I got married, and I did all of that and stuff. And like, to be honest, bro, from a person of the perspective of waiting until marriage, I think it was just a lot of hocus pocus. Like, oh yeah, I should have been bouncing around in high school, bro. Just getting the knowledge. Look, man, you can regret these kinds of things, but you just gotta believe that you're in the right place.
That's true. You're right.
Things happen that way for a reason.
No regrets. No regrets at all.
Don't regret it.
Yeah, just drink your nicotine drink. That's fine.
Yeah, just drink. Drink your nicotine, smoke your alcohol.
Vaporized alcohol. Dang, write that shit down. Write it down.
All right, it's going on the...
Nah, dude, this is a crazy podcast. I was not expecting to vibe with you as much as I thought I was going to.
Oh yeah, man. It's I'm a conversational guy. I enjoy podcasts.
You're very chill. Your voice is very chill, and I knew that coming into it because the way you sing and your vocals and stuff and your music and everything. It's very. We'll get into that here in a minute, but yeah, dude, I appreciate you letting us talk and stuff, and I know that it was out of the blue, and I know that you really didn't know who I was or anything, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna say what's up and see if you'll be down to do something.
Yeah, well, dude, Thanks for having me on. I mean, this is like I've never been interviewed about my music before or like brought onto any podcast. This is literally like the first time I've done it. So,
well, it's great. I
didn't know what to expect.
Oh, dude, never expect anything on the MOSHCAST. Everything.
Yeah.
The MOSHCAST, dude, it gets crazy, bro. Like, well, this will be the 68th episode, and
wow.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna do 69. The 69th episode is gonna be the Pride Month special, and I'm dressing up as a drag queen, and it's 69.
Dude,
so we have to do something. We have to do something crazy with the 69.
Yeah.
But we get wild, bro. It's a lot of fun. We get fucked up. We get high as shit. We just talk. But say it again.
I've heard that most podcasts end after like 7 episodes, so you got through like the rough part. It's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like the go watch my 7 episodes of hell, dude. Yeah. You'll be like, what the fuck was this guy thinking? What was he doing with this? Like, I don't even know how I kept on doing it, because I think it's the first 10 or first 20, I was in a shitty garage, and it was trashed, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. And we just started talking. Me and my homie were just talking about music and like what we wanted, what we kind of wanted to talk about, and then it just evolved into what it is now. And I'm really proud of what we've accomplished, me and Braxton and stuff. And I know that Braxton's only been here for a few weeks, but
yeah, man, it's been fun.
Yeah, it's a good jump in the right direction, and I'm glad that I get to talk to you. What I need to do is figure out how to get myself to Austin, because I have you now. I have Miss Georgie. I don't know if you know Miss Georgie, but she's over there, and she's a wonderful artist. She is she's a rapper, but she's gonna go up there. She's up there. She's gonna blow up. Y'all got some.
Hell yeah.
Y'all got some good artists over there in Austin. I think you and her together are just gonna soar through the skies and stuff, man.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, there's a great talent pool in Austin.
Yeah, and it's one of those things too. Is like Austin is a music town. It really is.
Yeah.
And is it hard? Is it really hard in Austin doing your music, knowing that there are multiple, not even multiple thousands of artists that are in your position right now?
No, I don't get nervous about that kind of thing, mostly because like there's just like a lot of people say they're a musician, but they haven't written anything yet.
Right.
Or they've only written like 2 songs and they haven't really like developed their sound yet.
Okay.
And I'd say like 20% of musicians in Austin are like at the stage where they're performing like good material.
Right.
And like consistently releasing stuff and like have kind of figured out what they're doing.
Right.
So I really like, and plus at the end of the day, like my sound is just my sound, and honestly, like I think like 90% of the people in Austin are mostly like singer-songwriters who just play guitar and stuff, which is honestly cool. And I'm wanting to learn guitar because I'd like to try writing in that way.
Right. But
for the most part, I don't. I'm mostly focused on like the digital side of things because that's where I've seen the most growth.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Rip, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to take a little bit of a break. My battery's dying, so we're gonna switch it out real quick.
All right.
Stick to that. So we're gonna stick a needle in that real quick, and we'll be right back. Okay.
What do you want from me? What's the hand that beats? I'm so full of pain. So sucker, can you
We're back doing it. So yeah, you're saying that just because somebody says that they're an artist over there in Austin doesn't really necessarily mean that they are doing anything about it.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're active.
Right. I
think there are a lot of people who, yeah, and I'd say that's true for like most art forms. It's like there are lots of people who say that they do something, but if you look at the output, they're not necessarily like pursuing it at the time, which is fine. Like we all go through cycles.
Right.
But like, I don't know, it takes like time and work and energy that if you have like tons of responsibilities in your daily life, it's really hard to keep up with and do.
Right.
And
like when,
yeah, man.
When did you start doing your music career? Like when did you start your music career?
Well, I started back in let's see, it was like 2014 or 2015 when I first started like making music on the computer.
Yeah.
And like there's the first time I like connected a keyboard and like figured out how to do that. And before that I was like trying to write songs on the piano, but I would just like record it on my phone.
Right.
I wouldn't be like a production. It would just be like me playing it and like my friends would hear it.
You're in the first steps of growing what you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like right now I released my first song in like 2019 and I had no idea how to put stuff out. I would just like put the song out on DistroKid and then I would like make the weirdest, least appealing video you've ever seen. It was like a still image and like the sound playing over it and like no one would care.
Yeah.
It was like I just didn't understand like the marketing aspect of music. And so for like, yeah, basically a year I was putting stuff out to like nothing, which is really hard as an artist, as you probably know, when you like put a bunch of work into something and like it feels like no one's listening or cares.
Right.
But if you love doing it, then you just keep going. And that's the thing. I think that the people who truly love it in the end are the ones who keep up with it even when it sucks.
Right. Because it's just all in the growth of the artist. And if you really appreciate the artist and if you really appreciate the progression that the artist is doing, then you'll stick around. You're going to be there.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I know there's tons of artists that I've grown with, and I say that because like I've seen the bad, I've seen the really good, and the really good is great, and that's why I stay. But I've seen like I'm like, bro, what the fuck is that? Like, what do you and but you still love them. You still care about the dedication of what they're doing, and you're right. That's all that really matters is having that behind you, or not even just having that all behind you, but just having some sort of push to be like, okay, it matters to somebody or something, then I will continue to do such whatever it is,
I would not have gotten to this point without my friends who were my only listeners for like years, and I would just be thinking of what they would think of the song.
Right.
And that's what encouraged me. And like, it's really, I mean, I'd love to say that it's all like self-motivation, but you eventually share your stuff and like positive reinforcement goes a long way.
Right. 100%.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about your music. Am I guessing this right? Is Academia the first song that you dropped?
No.
Oh, wow.
It's not. I had like, let's see, I had like 4 or 5 tracks before that song.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hold on.
But obviously they were not nearly successful. You never even heard of them.
It's, sorry. Yeah. Hentai Dreams.
Yep. That was the first song I dropped. Yeah. And at the time I was like, man, if people don't mess with this, then they don't get me.
Right.
I wanted to go as weird as possible. Like, it's called Hentai Dreams, and the song itself is like very, I don't know, like I was trying to sound experimental, and like I like the song still, but back then I was like, this is obviously not wide appeal at all.
Oh, right.
And
for sure.
yeah, but yeah, so Academia is really just the first song that people really.
Well, yeah, it was the one that actually caught.
with.
Yeah, that caught people's attention. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've basically just been riding that wave for like the past year, because I saw the most growth from that song,
right?
And then since then, I put stuff out, but it's pretty clear that song is still like my most listened to track,
right?
Which I'm sure some artists would be kind of bitter about, but I don't really care. I'm glad that people like it.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I mean, it's like.
I mean, I know that I know that you made the song, and that's cool. But
yeah.
You saying that you're gonna start writing like that, you're gonna start doing that. Are you comfortable with knowing that, or doing that specifically, or is that a place where you're gonna go?
Yeah, like I think that's what you should do.
Okay.
I think when you have something that works, then you just I remember reading, because I didn't know how to get an audience at all, and I would read articles about how artists became what they are.
Right.
And a lot of the time, people had tracks that weren't new, that were 2 years old, that would hit,
right,
or become a TikTok viral trend or something like that. And so it made it I realized that it's not about you should continue working on music.
Right.
I think that you should always be writing new stuff, but a lot of the time, people will drop a song and it doesn't get heard, and then their first thought is, I guess I suck, or no one cares. But most of the time, it's just no one's seen it.
Right.
No one's heard it.
Right.
And
not the right ears has heard it.
Yeah.
Or anything.
Exactly, because someone out there will connect with it. I'm still shocked to get the responses I get sometimes, where people are like, I can't believe this sound is the most specific thing that I've kind of been wanting to hear.
Right.
And yeah, you're not you just don't know until you really push your stuff, and try to market yourself, because it sucks to look at yourself as a business, because you want to be this cool artist who doesn't have to care.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be famous already, so you can shadow drop an album and the world loses their minds. Beyonce or something. You think that's how it's gonna go, but the truth is we don't have that luxury yet, because we're still completely unknown.
Right.
I'm where I'm at now, it's leagues higher than I was before, but it's still nothing comparatively to the rest of some of the other indie artists that I've seen that have much bigger followings. But yeah, you have to really push yourself and get comfortable looking at yourself okay, I have to look at myself as a product, because I need to be able to sell myself to people.
Right.
And you've seen those artists who pay for followers and streams.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's a big thing. I work at a startup, and when they talk about metrics like that, they call them vanity metrics, because they're meaningless, but they look good.
Right.
And so if you pay for 10,000 streams on your song, it looks cool, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you've grown. You can't track who's listening to it, because it's all fake.
Right.
And you can't do anything with that information.
Right. Does
and so
do you think that Instagram does that well?
I've seen the most success on Instagram,
because that's where I found you.
Most. Yeah. Well, I threw a few $100 at a couple videos, to boost the post. And dude, I got called trash. I got called cringe.
Wow.
When you pay to put your stuff in front of people that don't necessarily want to see it,
right,
they will react negatively.
That's crazy, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, you have to face that if you want to. And that's what a lot of people, like, that's when they run away, because it hurts. Like, dude, seeing those comments, it would like ruin my day. I'd just be like, God, maybe I am trash. I shouldn't do this anymore. But you know, then you get positive responses, and it kind of like balances it. But that's the thing, man. Like, you're not going to get. You have to get both. You're going to have to get the hate and the praise if you want it.
Well,
but
you got on MOSHCAST a long time ago. You got on MOSHCAST, and I am the king of music. So the haters can go fuck right off. I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I know that there's a bad. You know, everybody's gonna hear hate and glory and stuff at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm glad it didn't stop you from, you know, continuing on to this little progression state that you're in right now. Because, dude, whenever you posted that, you got a little not an ad, a fucking
my blog,
your blog, and then all that stuff. I'm like, bro, like, that's like a super huge accomplishment.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and, that's like the best I've felt in a while, man.
Right.
It was. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Was that like a surprise to you? Like, did you were you in contact with those people, or it just happened?
It just happened. I was on a bus to Dallas, and I got this like notification on Instagram that some page wanted to like collab on a post, which is like you both post it, like you both own the post. Yeah. And I was like, what is this? Because, like, dude, there are a lot of like garbage outlets out there that just want to like pump out content, and they'll like, they've thrown me on their page before, and it doesn't do anything. Right. And they didn't write an article or put any effort into it. And so I was like, what is this? And then I looked, and it was like this pretty big, there's a pretty big page, and like I Googled it, and like, I was like, this is like an actual establishment.
Yeah, I looked at them, and I looked at their numbers on fucking Instagram, and I was like, bro, like, for you to get on something like that, dude, I was really impressed. What were they called? I want to shout them out for a second.
It's called actually, I can't remember. It's two words, like
Major Stage.
Major Stage, yeah.
It was Major Stage, like a first. It was like a first look, something.
Yeah, Major Stage First, where they highlight like new artists and stuff. Yeah, and but
they're on the Instagram. It's just Major Stage, like one word, MAJORSTAGE. They have 50,000 followers on there.
Yeah,
dude, Immortal Technique follows them.
Yeah, dude.
Oh. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and I didn't submit to them or anything. I have no idea how they found me or
that's great.
Or if someone else submitted me. But I was like, holy shit. This is incredible.
Can I read what they said about you?
Yeah, go for it, man.
So this is from Major Stage. I'm not, plagiarizing or anything. And if you think me reading off of a fucking page that they posted is plagiarizing, go fuck right off. Austin-based musician Alec Cudmore, aka Rip My Bottom Lip, is an artist we have the pleasure of discovering very early in his career. Impressed by his authenticity and his emotional blend of indie pop and alternative sounds. Though Alec's audience is currently small, his sound is a breath of fresh air, and his personality on social media is charmingly witty, giving us the sense that he is not far from reaching the right audience that will allow him to emerge as an exciting and unique artistic powerhouse for fans of the bedroom production pop scene Rip My Bottom Lip has. I think that's as far as it goes on what they posted.
That was my blurb.
That was your little blurb.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, congratulations on that shit, bro.
Thanks.
Crazy accomplishment. Is that like one of the biggest accomplishments you've had this year so far, other than academia popping up like it did?
Those two in conjunction, I'd say. I'm like, yep, this is, man. When I saw that, I was on the bus, and I was like, oh man, I'm soaring. this feels amazing. I've never been like recognized. Because, dude, like if it was like, oh, I begged and pleaded for them to post it, or like I paid them to post that, I wouldn't really feel.
Same, yeah,
it's not the same. It's not earned media. It's just like, oh, okay, Alec paid for them to talk big about him.
Right. And even then, like, hush, hush, no, don't ask, don't tell, I won't, you know. But
yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
It's just really badass that like somebody said, dude, I actually like your shit, and they like I said, it was just the right person listening to the thing at the right time. Yeah. And that person just so happened to be the guy that has some type of ownership or an ear in that major stage portion of the thing.
Man. Yeah, man. You just gotta get lucky.
Yeah. So, like, let's. I know that Academia is your biggest song, and you probably get tired of talking about it, but I do want to touch a little bit on it. You know.
Yeah.
Vocally, dude, that song is the reason I like Academia, and the reason I picked it wasn't because it was already big. I picked it because the vocal clarity of that song, and the like they said, your authenticity in your vocals and stuff is so it's so weird to say, but your vocals in that song are so off range a little bit to the point where it sounds good.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, you know what I'm talking about. You made the fucking song. Like, whenever you go into your octaves and your high notes and stuff, you have this, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you have like a apple, like, you know how, like, you know when you get sad and you try not to cry.
Oh, like a lump in your throat.
Yeah, like a lump in your throat. Like, it sounds like there's emotion in that. Yeah,
dude. Sometimes I do feel that, like, that kind of emotion when I'm like recording, or if it's like an emotional song or something like that. Like, there are times where I'm like, I do a take and I'm like, it literally sounds like I'm crying, but I don't know why, because I'm not actually crying. But it and I think with that song, it's because, like, the vocals are pretty dry. Like, there's not a lot of reverb or delay, and so it feels a little more close, and that's why, like, those elements of the vocals really stick out. Right.
And I like that a lot, and you do some of that within your other music that you've produced and stuff like that. There's a lot of other stuff that you do with your vocals when it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like talking, but like not really. It's like you're saying stuff, but it's just like
But you have like a different pitch. And
music. The music goes really well with your vocals and stuff. And I'm not a vocal guy. I'm not I might talk a lot about music on this podcast, but when it comes down to like the science of it all, I don't know shit, dude. I just know that people sound fucking good. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's most people. And like, I'm not like a music theory guy myself. I have some experience, like, being in band and stuff as a kid.
Right.
But other than that, man, cool. It's just what sounds good.
So were you did you take like classes to like for singing? Did you is your family like musical? Like how did that turn out? How did this turn out to be what it is?
Well, like, my family isn't musical. My dad likes to play the drums, but other than that, it's mostly just me. And like, I had like piano lessons when I was young, like really young.
Yeah.
And then I played trombone actually, and
dude, I have
in like grade school. You have one too?
Dude. I have one. I don't know how to play it yet. I've been meaning to break it out, but a friend of mine's gonna teach me.
Nice.
Dude, it's actually a pretty easy instrument. You just slide the thing around, and then like you just remember where to put the slide. But
vocally,
as far as
like
like
vocals and stuff, you can naturally, huh?
Yeah, like I was when I was in high school, I was kind of like a theater kid, and so I did musicals, and in those musicals, Yeah, man, I loved it too. It was like my first kind of experience with performing in general. And they had like a vocal coach who would come in and like come into the rehearsals and teach us how to sing. And that's where most of my experience with singing came from, was just like getting it like drilled into your head to use your diaphragm and like what not to do. Like don't like scream the night before, obviously. Don't like don't drink coffee because it'll like dry out your vocal, like the caffeine, like
really
it like apparently exasperates your. I haven't had the dude, some of the stuff that they told me, I do the opposite, and it's like the opposite effect happens than what they told me. It's so weird. But like 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 lemon water, like hot tea is good.
Yeah,
honey. Vocals,
I like drinking hot tea.
Yeah, honey's great for your vocals. But that's like where I really kind of learned that I could hit the notes that I figured out that I'm a tenor, and like figured out like what I'm able to do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So like you did piano lessons and stuff. Do you do all of like the drums and stuff by like is that all you?
Yeah, it's all me, man.
That's crazy. There's no band behind you. There's nobody.
Nah.
Damn.
That's
so
cool,
you're just a one-man band doing
hats off.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, hats off, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought you had like some homies or something that would help you out with your
badass
backgrounds and stuff, but
no. No, man, I literally produce everything. I create all the sounds. I play everything you hear. I'm playing on a piano.
wow.
Even the drums, I'm like, the drums are mapped to the piano, and so I'm just hitting the keys to make the drum sounds.
Wow. Insane.
And yeah,
I knew that there was like some computer technology stuff going around in your music, but I didn't know it was that like you just I'm doing this one man show.
I will shout out my friend Taylor though, because he basically for like years I was trying to mix my own music, which is like that's the part of the process that I would get really lost. And
right.
I didn't know how to make it sound good like to everyone. Like I knew how to write it and like produce it, but I didn't know how to balance the sounds, because I had all these crazy sounds and it would just become like this big mess. And like it's hard to like transfer to other sound systems. And so my friend Taylor has helped me mix and master like everything after. Yeah, I did Hentai Dreams. Like you can tell if you listen to Hentai Dreams and like the next couple songs I release after that, like you'll hear like a stark difference of like mixing quality to when Taylor started helping me.
Yeah.
Dude,
I know
someone else needs to mix it.
I know how that goes. Shout out to fucking Big O.
Yeah.
Big O's my master guy. I know how to spit, and I'm good at my lyrics and stuff, but when it comes to mastering and how that sounds, he's the guy that I go to, because I cannot make my shit sound good at all.
Well, dude, that's like the science part. Like you're the artist. It's time to let the engineer kind of take that stuff, so you can focus on like really what you want to do. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
So there is one more question before we go, and it's the question that I've been wanting to know for a while. And Braxton was over here like, you better ask this question, dude, because I want to know why. Dude, what is rip my bottom lip, dude?
I knew this was the question.
I gotta know, man. It's been killing me.
Yeah, dude. Well, actually, this is easier to answer. Like, this one guy messaged me the other day. It's like, what does academia mean? And I was like, I don't know, man. I wish I could tell you. But with the name, so okay, this is a good, easy story for me to tell. But basically, for years, I was like bouncing around artist names.
Yeah.
I came up with like 2 or 3, and I would like change my handle on Instagram to that. Yeah. And people, like all my friends, like no one even knew I was making music yet, so they just see me like changing my name, and they'd be like, "What is he doing?"
Wait, yo, and then why'd you change your name?
Yeah, like why'd you change your name to like Clamored? That was gonna be my name at some point, Clamored, dude. And I was like, I don't know, I'm just like messing around, and then like basically I had written this song which I never even released. But one of the lyrics said, like, rip my bottom lip off. And I was gonna like name the song that, but then I kind of like looked at the title of the song, and I liked, like, I asked my girlfriend at the time, I was like, what do you think, rip my bottom lip off or rip my bottom lip? And she was like, rip my bottom lip sounds better. And I was like, yeah, it kind of rhymes, it sounds cool.
Right.
And so at the time I was like, okay, this will be my artist name of the month. I'll change my handle. And I literally changed it back in 2018, and it took like another 2 years before people even knew that was my artist name. Right. It was just my weird Instagram handle. But yeah, man, like people ask me like, oh, did you name yourself that because like you rip your lip? And I'm like, yeah, I do that, but I didn't even name myself because of that. I didn't even and like one of the comments in academia was like, I rip my lip all the time. And I was
what the fuck?
Well, I'm glad that people connect with that.
That's cool, man. That's great. That's a weird connection. That's a weird connection.
Yeah, man.
Because
but it's true.
When like finding out that was your name and stuff, like, dude, I always thought it was R.I.P. my bottom lip, so rip my bottom lip, and so I was like, maybe he got in a fight one day and like he busted his lip and like it was just dead for a while. Yeah. And so he was like, rip my lip, dude. Yeah. Well, I thought about that too. Like the R.I.P. instead of like the rip, like lowercase. But I don't know. I was like, I want people to be able to easily say it. Like there are a lot of artists I know, and I'm like always embarrassed to try to pronounce their names to people.
Yeah. Me too.
You know?
I totally
and I'm always, that. And I just never know. And like I also wanted something where like if you Google it, it'll like very quickly start to associate with me, because I mean, yeah, if you Google it, you'll still see people with their fucked up lips, so be careful if you look my name up. But yeah, like you can, but yeah, if you like, it just ended up working, and I can't change it now, man. Like if I changed it now, tons of people would be like, seriously, dude? Yeah, again, bro. Fuck. Just like be a man. Thanks, hell yeah. Dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, 100%, dude. We actually, so I went to the bookstore that's like right across, like right next door to this place that we're doing the podcast. Shout out to Print Nation to fucking have us on over here at the store. But I went to a bookstore for a little bit because I had some time, and I got this little the Great Rock Pop Soul quiz, and it's like a really old book. It's like from like 100,000 years ago. I think it was published I think it was published when Jesus was born. But is there any bands that like a little bit of some information about? Like, do you know like Fleetwood Mac? Yeah. Okay, we'll do Fleetwood Mac. Let's do that. 108. Fleetwood Mac is 108. Let's see. And this is just for fun. We're just gonna bullshit for a second. I don't know if I know this song. That's all right. Fleetwood Mac is a band. The Chains, the Chains. I know some of their songs, but that's all right. We'll do like 3 questions, and then we'll see how far off you were. Oh off. God. Sound good? No pressure. Yeah, for real. All right. And do as good as you can. There is no A or B or C. It's just literally blank things. It's trivia. Yeah, trivia. Okay. So this is the first one. What is the first song on which Stevie Nicks sang the lead vocal, blasting the U.S. top 10? What is the single? Yeah.
That's a great question.
And this is only Fleetwood Mac songs, right? Yeah, Fleetwood Mac. This is literally a Fleetwood Mac song. Man. Dude, it's just one of those bands where I'm like, I hear a song by them and I know the song, but I just don't know the titles. Yeah. I'm like, what's that one? It's like... That's like I know that. Here, I'll help you out just a little bit, okay? I'll help you out. Yeah. Okay. So, is it B, Robin and Maurice? Yeah. Or did I say B? Is it A, Robin and Maurice? B, The Times That Are Changing?
C, Ryonen.
Yeah.
I hope I'm saying that right. Or D, Frampton Comes Alive.
Is it B?
No, it's C, Ryonen.
Damn it.
Jesus Christ, dude. Get with the Fleetwood Mac shit, bro.
I know. I need to brush up on my knowledge.
No, that's right.
And just listen through.
We'll do one more. How about that? We'll just do one more. We'll call it
mercy,
good.
please. Yeah.
Who was brought in to play lead and slide guitar on Mystery to Me's album?
These are intense questions.
Yeah, well, we go intense here. Is it A, Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks, B, Bob Welsh, C, Peter Green, or D, Bob Weston?
Is it C?
No, dude, it's D, Bob Weston, man. Come on, bro. You should know these things, bro. Come on. But
yeah, man.
Rip.
Embarrassed.
Nah, it's cool, man. I just wanted to see how well that went. That was like a first little experiment.
No, man, I like the trivia. It's fun.
Dude, I appreciate you coming on, dude. I'm glad that we got to talk and we got to actually kind of get to know each other.
Yeah.
Just by the off chance my wife kicks me out of the house and I'm driving to Austin, I know that I can sleep at your house. You can sleep at your place.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's the rule with podcasts.
Yeah, you're on my podcast now. I get to sleep at your house if I need to.
Yeah, I can live with you now. Yeah.
But dude, I appreciate you coming on, dude, and talking and giving some knowledge about who you are. I didn't want to give too much because who knows? Yeah. Next podcast you could be the most famous person in the world right
huge. Now. Dude, let's hope. I'll come back, dude.
Yeah, 100%. You are a bona fide mosh fit at this moment now.
Thanks,
you got a MOSHCAST, you are a mosh fit, and you are a part of the mosh fit family now. So, but
that's great.
Yeah, dude. Thanks, do you wanna shout out your Instagrams and stuff before we leave, and all the cool things that are happening in the future?
Yeah, man. So my Instagram is @ripmybottomlip, and there's like a little underscore between each word. Should be easy to find. And right now, I just want you to look forward to my next single, which there's always something in the works, I should have an exciting feature on it that'll keep a secret.
Ooh.
For now. Yeah. Okay. We'll see.
It's a little surprise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. And they can just find you Rip My Bottom Lip at Spotify, YouTube, all that good stuff too?
Yeah, you can find me. I'm going to make a link tree for my Instagram hopefully soon so I can actually link people to my stuff. But Rip My Bottom Lip, Academia. That'll lead you to all my other stuff too, my catalog.
And then you'll be able to find Rip My Bottom Lip and Almighty Psy in our future endeavor to make nicotine liquid here in the near future. It's going to happen.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
But dude, like I said, appreciate you coming on. And I'll let you know when I drop it. I'll get some promos up and everything, and that you can share them and everything. But we'll talk later, okay?
All right, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem. You have a great day.
All right, see ya.
Eat a pizza for me.
I will.
All right.
Hold one. All right.
All right, peace.
Later.
Well, there you have it, folks. Rip My Bottom Lip was on the pod. Pretty crazy story about the whole his name and everything. So that was awesome, guys. Cool. Like I said, we're over here at Print Nation. Come over here and check out their merch, dude. They have such great quality shirts. I mean, I was checking some out. They're like high dollar shirts for a really great price, probably. Curtis is a hustler. He's a negotiator. He'll figure it out for you. But dude, shirts, hats, stickers, prints, a pillow over there. Black-owned business, so they got dope Black Mom mugs. They have like little crafts that you can go give to your grandma or your mom or your girlfriend that you pissed off yesterday because you forgot to take out the trash. Women's clothes, women's earrings, just everything. There's just so much stuff in here. It's a very awesome vibe. It's very chill. But you know, we're over here. You're gonna see us again. We got back-to-back episodes, so we're gonna take a little bit of a break. We're gonna come right back with a new guest. But you know who I am. It's Almighty Sai. Braxton's over here.
Yep.
Look, what's your Instagram so people can find you over there on Instagram?
It's just it should just be Braxton Chapel.
Yeah, Braxton Chapel.
That's like, 2 P's EL.
Yeah, Chapel with 2 P's EL. Like Whitechapel, but he is white, but it's just Braxton Chapel.
And I've just recently started posting on my Instagram again.
Yeah.
turn the light on. Having trouble sleeping 'cause the guilt's creeping in. And we both played this now for so long. And I know you feel me underneath your skin. So you say that you can't stay, and that it wouldn't be right.
dude had like photos from him like when he was like
in high school,
7 years old.
No,
I was like, bro,
like 4 or 5 years ago was like the last time I posted on there.
Right.
I never really got on there.
Right. Well,
But,
you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to do it now. You're gonna have people fucking fanboying over you and shit because you're a fucking sound guy. How many fucking girls are gonna want you in their fucking panties, dude? Anyway,
They already want me.
We'll see you fucking next week, and like always, go fuck yourself, dude.